cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, Arkansas moved on from the well-liked and highly thought-of Sam Pittman, but they have brought in a new young coach that people are really getting behind. Brian Silverfield has a great resume, and fans are excited. Most importantly, though, Arkansas has gotten behind him in the NIL space. They have brought in a better roster and a lot of talent. Can't wait to see if Arkansas is able to turn this around. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Razorbacks ready to kick it away first. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will have the opening possession of the game. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
And it's amazing every year, man. We do these games, and we've done them for so long, and year after year. You can just hang your hat like this group up front on the offensive line is going to be physical. It's going to be tough. It's going to start there. And, Palmer, it's no different in this context.
They've done such a good job, I think, too, developing guys up front, because they're not always getting five-star talent, but this coaching staff, year in, year out, they're able to get the most out of these guys, get them in the weight room, get their weight up, work on the technique, the fundamentals, and they all work so well together. They're so well coached up front, and no different this year with this unit.
Saying from the gun on third down. Fires to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Got his man on the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Razorbacks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, maybe.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every...
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. And this defense is going to have its ears pinned back on 3rd and long from the 1. Might as well stick with him. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and look for room. And there he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Special teams proving to be special.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up. And this guy got a lot of that pump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed. You can see the wheels. And you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. There he goes. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Running inside, it's Smith. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Jackson will throw. Fires to the big fella. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Going with the ground game left. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading it.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one. He'll take it on the return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for room. It's Cross. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. And some room to work. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Jackson. There's a crease. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Zayn. With the catch, it's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20. The give is to Smith. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one, and now we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll throw on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Moving out of the pocket. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Jackson will throw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the 1st half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
And they're able to make the tackle. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. And his receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. On the run, it's Jackson. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Jackson gonna throw it. Taken in by Smith on the right side. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 30. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Running inside. It's Cross. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's caught. It's Cross. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Cross.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's square.
Maybe a crease. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, say it. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The handoff as they run the counter play here. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to call back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cross. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Jackson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Got enough for the first. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. St. Clair. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point in the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not good. You've got to take shots offensively.
Jackson will throw. He'll pull it down and run. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt will go into the end zone. Comes out to the 20 on the touchback. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Tavian St. Clair. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Run the gun on 3rd down, St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Jackson gonna throw it. Moving away from pressure. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this, probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Get it out on the screen. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Well, they don't pick up the first down there, but in this 2-minute situation, they need their quarterback to be decisive, to be accurate, and make really good decisions. And we'll see what he's able to do as they inch closer and closer towards the goal line.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Just keep slinging it. They're setting up the screen. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Scrambling away. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
And, man, the fans were holding their breath. One possession game, a chance to continue to stay alive, and they just get it. How about the awareness? Nice job knowing where the first down marker is, and the QB taking off on the big 4th down and giving these fans some more life and some more hope.
Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing, quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The clock reads 19 seconds. Onside kick coming. They have to get it to have a chance to win.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such